Hey everybody, welcome to a thing that I like to call me experimenting in a survival world. So I'm just going to give you guys a little tour of what I already have here. First thing I made was this little house. It's got a glass ceiling and that kind of roof. It's pretty simple. I don't really care so much about it. Probably gonna remain this way forever. Then I made this little wheat farm here as a way to get some food, and also as a way for these guys, which I got after I got the wheat. And yeah, I'm probably not gonna get pigs. I don't like farming pigs because you can get the same stuff from cows, and they give you other stuff as well. So pigs are pretty much useless except for killing them immediately, in my opinion. This is the well. It's pretty simple, but I didn't want it to just be a random pool order. In fact, I should probably make it like that. That looks better. That's all I've done so far about that. Let's put that in there. I also found a couple dungeons. I'll show you those in a little bit. But anyways, let's go downstairs, because that's the only other thing I have right now. This was actually, this right here, the reason there's grass here, actually, let me get rid of that, is because this was my original mine when I just dug down on the first day, and I decided to keep it. It leads down to a little cave, so kept it around. Got a little water source there. This is the mine. Down here is just more caves. That was what I explored on the first day. Let me go back to it. This little door thing. As I was digging down in the mine to make the mine, I noticed that this came around, right around here, and intersected it right in the way. So I just made a couple doors in case I ever want to go down there ever again. But what I wanted to show you guys, what I came on here to show you, was not this way. This way is more of my mining. You can see my torches down there from when I was exploring the cave earlier. Let me do that for my future self. In fact, I'm going to block this off right now, because I don't want to see it anymore. Bam. Alright. Over here, I was walking down here just because, I don't know. I was gonna make a mine, and I was like, okay, I'm doing this now. But then I got sidetracked. I walk around here, you know, looking around. I decided to go up this way. And then look what I find. I find a dungeon. Dungeon. Mined out the mossy already. Got some extra stuff in there. So that's cool and all, you know. Then I begin coal mining. No, I'm such an addict to mining. Then I come up here. Let me light this up. Excuse me, no mobs have fallen down there. Then I come up here, and I see, OMG, it's another dungeon. So that's cool. I have not yet mined the mossy from that, but I will later. Over here is just a ravine. Just a ravine. So that's cool and all. Got some iron over here, and I'm going to take that. Yeah, cool stuff. But anyways, I'm looking at this, and I want to find out if these two dungeons are compatible for a grinder. Because if they're not, I'm not going to I don't want to bother doing anything. The question is, how do I figure that out? Well, I have to figure out if they are within 32 blocks of each other. The spawners themselves, not the dungeons. So, here's what I gotta find. Let me write down some coordinates. And the whole reason I'm even making this a series is because of this. So, be glad if you're really into this stuff. Otherwise, don't be glad, because it's going to take up more of my time. So we have negative 107, 29, because it's one block lower, and 199. Unless, I'll make sure I'm right on top of it. Yep, that's right. So now we're going to come over to the other one. I really don't think that they're within 32 blocks of each other. I think they're just out of range, which stinks, but it also means I don't have to do a lot of work on this. But then maybe I'll get a series started here. Who knows? So this is negative 147. So that already tells us they're too far away. Negative 27 and 188. Now, oh, I'm looking, you see, we want to look for sameness here. But the problem is they're just not close enough. Just absolutely not. It's not going to happen. So that stinks. No grinder. Anyways. I'll be right back once I mine some coal and maybe do some stuff, and maybe this will become a series, so BRB, folks. Alright, folks, so I want to get some enchanting done. So, I've been waiting on these cows, to get some leather for books. Waiting on them to grow, and the problem is that with the, whatever, 5-minute, 3-minute, whatever time it is, between breeding, I've had to wait and then come back and test again and try. And while I could just, you know, do something different, like anything different, I've decided that I want to make a little machine to figure this out. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a little hopper clock. Now, to do that, we're going to need a comparator, and to do that, we're going to need nether quartz. So, it's nether portal time, and this is just temporary. I'm going to build it far enough away from my base that it is unobtrusive. Will you stop that? Alright. Bang. Bang, bang. Into the room. Okay. And that should be it. Now I just need a flint and steel, so I'm gonna go grab that. Stop. Okay. Flint and steel, flint and steel, flint and steel. And we got the flint. I'm gonna use the coal for the clock, but I didn't realize all I needed here. I'm very inexperienced when it comes to redstone, so I just need to sharpen up. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Ha ha ha. Alright, I'm only going to take what I need with me. This is my first trip to the nether in this world, so yeah, let's go. And we'll see what our nether holds for us. Ooh, spooky. Really brings you out of it, doesn't it? Don't want this to be above lava. It's not. Perfect. Perfect. Love it. Perfect for some easy nether quartz right here. Brilliant. I'm gonna grab this. Just a little bit. I want to get some efficiency, or some fortune, before I really start mining the quartz big time. That's all I'm going to need, probably. Only need 2 comparators for the machine I'm building as of yet. I'll be back for you, buddy. Do not you worry. Alright, it's getting around to bedtime here, so I'm going to go to bed. And simultaneously get a drink. Alright, let us make a couple of comparators. And we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of that, and we're gonna need all this stuff eventually, so we may as well grab it. Alright, and we're going to need 3 of those bits with a couple of extra bits thrown in here. Never mind. I need the torches first. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What am I missing? The quartz. Of course. That's what I got. Okay. Now. Settle. What do I need now? Alright, so I'm going to need, I believe, some cobblestone. Got some. I'm going to put that there. And we're going to get some. I'm going to get some. Alright. Brilliant. Now, let's get some birch wood. Boop, boop. That should cover the bill. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oop, I believe it's like this. Yes, I do have it right. Oh no. Give me that. Alright, and now we can put that away. And that away. That away. And that away. Alright, I just want to clean up my inventory right now. But whatever. Let us get our clutter on, and I'm going to want to bring the note block. This is what I am using to alert me. Quick little system here. I'm going to put it away from all of the noise. Perhaps I should put it on top of my house. Let's make a ladder. What is happening? Alright. Yay! Alright, so I'll build this on top of my house. You know what? I may as well put my little ladder right here. Right there. Brilliant. And I'm gonna build my... This may get annoying. But I don't know, I like the noise. Not gonna work. Okay. Never mind. That'll just be a little rooftop ladder for now. Alright, let's just put it right over here. Have a little... Have a little station here. Alright, so now all we need to do is get a redstone block. Totally forgot about that part. Alright. Need a redstone block. Hooray! Hooray! Let's go. Alright. Mamma mia. Alright. Those are totally not connected to each other. And that needs to be placed on that one. There we go. And now we can let out a little signal. Hooray! You know what? I did not put that in the right spot. Alright. So much stuff I need for this to work. Alright, here we go. Now. So, let's see. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Boop. And a little bup, and a little there, and a little everywhere. So if I throw something in there, we have a hopper clock made in the shade with the grade. And then we can just have these go. Not like that. No, wrong. Okay, I don't want that there. Alright. We want that there, and that there, and we want a block of redstone here. And then we want the comparators. Oh, is that not gonna work? I see. So you need the slime block. Do I have some slime? I have some, don't I? Don't I? Oh, yes, I do. Just a couple. But I believe that is all that I need. And that's perfect. Gotta get a slime farm. Alright, alright, alright. Give me something. Loving it. Loving it, loving it. Okay. Alright, so I'll face... Bam. Bam. There. Now, I get the coal. See, how long is 5 minutes? It's gonna be 560s. So... Brilliant. That's 5 minutes. That should be long enough for me to do stuff. Let's test this theory out. Have to replant a couple of seeds here. Sow the seeds. Alright. And I want to put the final addition. Just a little note block. It'll alert me every 5 minutes. I need the redstone for this. Alright. And I need a new pick. Okay. Okay. Back and forth traffic. This is cool. This is fun. Alright. Je m'appelle. I have no idea what I'm saying. Probably nothing that makes any sense to anyone in any language. Still counting. It's about to tick. Yeah, baby. Works. There we go. I like that note better. Okay. So it's gonna give a little ding. Oh gosh. Ding. Can't sing that high. Gonna give a little ding every time something happens. And that is fine by me. That is perfect. That is exactly what I want here. And all I need to do now we'll be up here waiting. In a little cry box for the magical noise. Which I shall hopefully hear. Didn't hear a ding. Alright, 'cause it's all connected. Alright.
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Alright, now I need a repeater. Figured out something's not right. I need a repeater to make this work absolutely correctly the way I want it. So, I'm going to make a repeater. All I should need is a mouse that clicks when I want it to click. All you have to do, mouse, is click when I want you to click. If you can't handle that, I don't know what to tell you. Bam. Repeater. I remembered the recipe for that one. I'm good enough for that. Good enough. Good enough. Why won't it do a ding? Will not do it if a block's on top of it? Ah. So maybe that's the reason. Alright. Pretty sure that was it. Hopefully. Alright. Hopefully. getting really hopeful here. Alright, we need doors. Doors galores. And do we need anything else? I don't think so. Alright, these cows should be ready to breed now. You ready to breed, cows? You ready to breed? We're gonna have some exponential growth here, folks. Exponential. Right, I think they're all good. All those kills. There we go, now it's working. Now it's working just fine. Alright, and now I can go into hibernation for a little while. And as soon as I hear the ding again, I will go out and feed those cows. Alright, awesome. Awesome. Alright everyone, I'm back, and I have discovered that the Ethonian hopper clock does not quite suit my purposes. This is just a bad placement. Alright. So I am going to put this in here. I'm going to put it right over here. Perfect. Alright. So I figured out the Ethonian hopper clock is not going to suit my purposes. Therefore, I need a new design. And that is going to be the Sethbling hopper clock. And here's what this does. Alright. This can run for a very long time. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm just going to build it on its own. Let's build it over here this time. I feel like I need a little more space for this one. So what we need to do is make sure that a creeper does not explode right on us and blow up. Screw you. Screw you. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'll be right back. Dang it! I'll be right back. Alright, I've wasted way too much time on this. Let's do it. So, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. We just gotta get this and make sure it's going into there. Brilliant. Now, we must, alright. We're gonna need a couple more comparators. I am just going to grab those, grab the stuff required, and get those banged out there. So, just a sec. One more sec. Alright, I should finally be able to do this. So, the basic principle that this works off of is the fact that putting other items in a comparator will affect it differently, make things work different. So, let's see. How do we gotta do this? Alright, we gotta have a signal coming out of here, going into a block, which I'm gonna make cobble. And we gotta have another bit of redstone there, going into another block. Brilliant. Now, we need to have comparator coming out of here, going in there, there, there. Alright, comparator, here, bit, there. Comparator, here, bit, there. Perfect. Alright, and this should work. Now, this clock will run for much longer. You can load a lot of items into here. And I am going to load a lot of items into here. Right. So, let me grab my coal that I've been using, and I'll load it into here. I need to take that out of there as well. Oh crap, that's gonna prevent everything from running. Very bad. Very mal. Alright, now it's gonna leak out of there. Alright, get all my coal in there. All of it. Except for a little bit, I need that. So, this should, hopefully, certainly, be long enough to fathom being done soon. And, that should be, hopefully, long enough to finish up here. So I'm going to do a little bit of experimentation, and I'll be back once I've found something that I think will work. Alright, so I finally figured out how this thing works, and I want to explain it to you guys as best as I can, so that you guys don't get confused as well. So, how this whole thing works is, one of these is holding items, okay? And I'm going to put the amount that I want in there, actually, which is 3 stacks. Is that... That ain't 3 stacks. Oh wait, maybe I... Hold on. Alright, so... I'll put it in there again. Make sure I have the right amount. 1, 2, 3 stacks. Alright, brilliant. Got it. Alright, so, how this works is that this has items flowing out of it. A redstone signal prevents this from releasing blocks into the next hopper. That's why it's not, you know, just not having any items in it. This obviously has nothing. When this has items, it prevents the next one, and that in turn prevents the next one from going. And once this releases all of it, it lets go of this one. So this one can go, and then it's preventing this one. But then once all of the items from here flow into here, this one can go. So, you don't want to fill multiple of them up. That won't work. It'll just get hung up. So, what you do is you get the, this right here, this hopper clock. You put some in one, and have that one preventing it, and then however many that is will go around. Now, here's how you figure out how much the translation between ticks to seconds, how much you want to put in your hopper. Here's how you do it. You want to say, Alright, so say you wanted 5 minutes. All you have to do is find out how many seconds that is, and it is 300 seconds, and then you have to divide that by 1.6, because 1.6 seconds is how long it takes one item to get all the way around here. So what you're saying is 1.6 times the amount of time equals how many blocks. Alright. The amount of blocks I need times 1.6 is how many equals my time. So since my time is 300, I would put that in there, and I would do 300 divided by 1.6. That's how I get that. If you're inclined on the math. So basically, however much time you want, divided by 1.6, and that's how you find out how many items. If you get like 0.5, just round up. Always round up. And really, you don't You don't need to you know, get it crystal clear. You don't need to get it perfect. It doesn't matter that much. So anyways, I'm going to clean this up, put some blocks on top. Remember that if you're using this to alert yourself, the note block cannot have a block on top of it. That hung me up a couple times because I forgot about it. Hope you don't. So just letting you know, it's a lesson I had to learn the hard way. And there we go. There we go. It's pretty much done here. Everything should work out fine now. Yeah, should be good. So I'm going to get rid of that. I am going to make a little thing right here. Which will keep any mobs out. Any mobsters. Those mobsters ain't getting in here. Not in my house. No, sir. Alright. Let's light up around here. Light up here. Want to make sure that nothing's going to spawn on top, so I'll light on top of that. All on the top of it. That should be good enough. Put one right there for good measure. And now all I need is a couple of doors, which I should already have. Yes, I do. There we go, and that'll work. That should work just fine. Now, as a little end of the episode thing, because I assume this is going to be the end of the episode. I'm going to be going for... Ooh, that's bad. Whatever, I'll just leave it that way. I don't care. I don't care that much. I don't want absolute maximum efficiency. Yeah, not that big a deal. I got 26 wheat and 26 seeds. How about that? You're guaranteed one seed, at least. So it's not like apples, where it could be just totally a bust. Let's breed some animals. Some animals. Hey, hey. Whoa. Anybody else want some? Y'all want some? Yeah. All good, all good. Y'all did the lovey, or whatever. Yep, they all did the lovey, or whatever. On to sheep. Boom. Boom. You are not special. In fact, I'm going to isolate that sheep in that corner. If he stays right there, I'm going to do it. I am a complete jerkface. TotalJerkface.com. Get out of my way, little sheep. Mwah, all by myself. Says that sheep. I can just imagine the justice now. I get trapped in there at some point. Alright, that's gonna have to be it for this episode. So, I hope you enjoyed the first episode of my survival series. I'm getting back into survival now, so hopefully it shall continue, and you shall see more. I'll see you whenever. Bye-bye.